Welcome all my future homeowners out there. Today we are in the city of Round Rock, Texas, in a community called University Heights, checking out Scott Felder Homes. Hi, my name is Omar Pineda with the XP Realty, your Austin realtor, and today we're looking at a floor plan that's 4 beds, 2.5 baths, that includes a study and a media room. 2,800 square feet, 2 stories, 2-car garage. Now, this is called the Parmer, which is their most popular floor plan because once we see the media room and the study and the second floor, you're going to be like, wow, this is pretty incredible for the amount of space and the overall layout for this floor plan. Now, let's talk buyer incentives. Today is February 7th, 2024. Right now, this builder is offering enough flexible cash to help buy down that interest rate to 3.99%. Now, that cash can also be used to help pay for closing costs, to help pay for some home upgrades with these options that we're going to see here a little bit. And sometimes the lender will offer a free refinance within 18 months. Now, let's talk about how this flexible cash works. So a big caveat to unlocking these incentives is you have to pre-qualify with the builder's lender. If you've already pre-qualified with another lender, take a look at your statement to see what percentage like your loan rate is, and let's compare that to what the builder can offer. And 9 times out of 10, the builder is going to be able to offer a better rate because they're going to give you cash to buy down that interest rate. Now, that's why new construction here in the Austin area is probably the best, is where you're going to find the best deals, because they're the only ones offering this insane amount of cash to help you close, because they see how interest rates are right now in the marketplace. They see affordability and they're trying to help with that. And they're big enough where they have the flexibility in the financing to offer these types of incentives. So with these incentives, but there comes a huge caveat, and that is the time constraint with these. They only offer this level of incentives when buyer demand is slow. And in February, buyer demand is relatively slow, but it will pick back up as soon as we get into spring, and especially once we hit summertime. When buyer activity picks up, the builders start taking away these incentives, or they go away altogether. So if you're a home buyer, especially if you're a first-time home buyer, I want you to get into that mindset of like, you want to buy a home when it's off season, when it's really slow, not when the masses are looking, because that's when these incentives aren't going to be as plentiful. So if you're thinking about buying a home this year, I would seriously urge you to consider this is your window of opportunity, the next 30 to 60 days, to scoop up these incentives. This is your window of opportunity to buy a brand new home, lock down a very low interest rate, and live in the city of Round Rock. Now, a great question I get asked from my buyers is like, hey, is this community a good place where my money will grow? Am I going to get a good ROI? And that's a great question, because we're talking about real estate at the end of the day. So when I ran the numbers for this zip code of 78665, in 2018, the median price of a home was $280,000. Fast forward to 2023, and that number was $450,000. That's a 9.95% year-over-year appreciation in home value. That is pretty incredible. That's the Austin effect. Because there's so much new construction happening, not just on the residential side, but on the commercial side here in the Austin area, in the suburbs, because the builders have confidence in the demand of people coming here from everywhere else, right? So that's why new construction is going to be the premier place if you're looking to score the best deals. Now, I am starting to see that these incentives, which were normally just for folks who are buying their primary residence, now they're starting to offer this to outside investors, which is not a good thing, because if they scoop up some of these properties, then the homeowner, the first time home buyers, are going to get kind of pushed out. So that's why give me a call today if you're looking to buy in the next 30 to 60 days. If you're looking to buy this year, so we can scoop up these incentives, because they will go away. So your very next step, let's schedule some face-to-face time. That could be either through a virtual consult, or we can hop on the phone or meet for coffee here if you're local in the Austin area. If you're relocating here, then we could do the virtual consult, but we need to get that face-to-face time so we can come up with a game plan. We can figure out what your criteria is to see if this community is a good fit and set the right expectations. And we have to show our intent as soon as possible. Like I said, these funds are only available for for limited time, and the builder can take. I've seen the builder take these incentives away in the same week, because once this pool of money runs out, then it's a question mark if they will release these types of incentives again. It all just depends on demand, and right now demand is slow enough where we can get the best incentives right now. So just to quickly recap, we went over some incentives, buyer incentives, and why it's a better idea to buy sooner rather than later. And we went over the appreciation for this zip code. Those are really good reasons to consider Scott Felder Homes. That's the only builder in this community, by the way, which is a little bit unique, because there's usually multiple builders per new build community. But Scott Felder has University Heights. That's the name of the community. And if you're working for Samsung, you would be in good company, because Samsung, a lot of people from Samsung are moving into this community because of the great commute to the plant in Taylor, Texas. So, in closing, if you reach out to me, let's schedule that consult. Let's get that face-to-face time. Let's figure out if Scott Felder Homes is a good fit, and let's get you a good deal. I really want to get you an amazing deal. Do we like the music here or no? Let me know in the comments. I don't know if I should keep it or keep it soft throughout, but I kind of like jabbing out. Shout out to my boy Jasper Lee. He's the one that curates all this music for me, so I don't get hit up with that copyright infringement. Anyways, give me a call. Let's set up a time to chat, especially if you are looking to buy new construction. If you're looking to keep up with all things new construction, that is a big part of my channel, focusing on new construction, keeping up with all the new builds, keeping up with the buyer incentives that these builders are offering, and making sure that you get the best deal possible in that time frame, and that we get you into a brand new home that's turnkey ready. You're not going to have to worry about any major ticket items breaking down, because you're going to have that home warranty. And at the end of the day, buying a brand new home in 2020, a 2023 build or a 2024 build is going to make that dream of home ownership a pleasant experience, because you're not going to have anything break down right away. And you're going to get these amazing incentives where it's going to be cash to help you get into one of these homes. Okay. That's it for now. My name is Omar Pineda with the XP Realty, your Austin Realtor. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.